Hi everyone! Welcome to Modern Mom Girl. It's your girl, Lex.
And it's your girl, Emmy. As you can see, we are both together today for this episode.
The slay.
Yes. Super excited actually. So, in today's episode, we have interviewed our moms prior, and we'll be discussing their answers with each other to see how being a mother is like, specifically being a mom mother. And first and foremost, we want to wish everyone a happy Mother's Day. And we hope that you have enjoyed the past weekend with your mom, guardian, or someone who is very important to you and showed them love.
Yes, so happy Mother's Day. So, ooh, I almost poked my eye there. So, we will be discussing the background of our mothers, such as age, birthplace, sibling order, marriage, and how many kids they have, and a total of 4 interview questions. So, starting with my mom is 40 years old. She was born here in America, specifically in Wisconsin. I forget if it's Green Bay or Milwaukee. And then she is the oh shoot, I should have done a sibling count for her because I don't remember which one she is. But she has 12. Yeah, she has 12 siblings. So it's my aunt. I think she's either the third or the fourth. And then she got married when she was 15 and a half. So she has been married to my dad for about 26 years now. I think it's going to be 26 years or 27 years because I'm 25. And she has a total of 5 kids. So 3 girls and 2 boys, me being the oldest. Yeah. How about you, Emmy?
So, with my mom, she was born in Thailand. I think it was Thailand, not Laos. Yeah. And I think she is 56 now. And let's see, siblings. I think she has 8 or 9 siblings. She's the second oldest or the oldest, TBH. I don't remember, but I think she's the oldest. As for marriage, did you say marriage for your mom?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you didn't. Okay.
Yeah.
My mom and dad, let's see, they got married in Thailand, and they've been married for over 40 years or so, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, married young, Thailand. And how many kids does she have? She has 10 in total, 5 boys and 5 girls.
Wow.
So big family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys should see their events. It's freaking crazy, but it's worth it because
It's
the
a Wayne
food,
family.
Bombay.
Bombay child.
Yeah. All right, so we will be starting out with the questions. The first one is, what was it like when you found out you became a mother? So I'm just going to look off on my phone because my mom just texted me her answers. All right, so for my mom, she said, I was surprised, shocked, and wanted to study more into being pregnant. How it all works, the steps of how a baby, oh shoot, I think this is a typo. How a baby grows month by month and pushing the baby out. Wow. Yeah, honestly, I would be surprised and shocked too. I'll be like, give me that baby book, give me that baby podcast, give me the baby everything because I need to know. And I think that we're so blessed these days because we have like a baby app where like it just monitors like, oh, your baby is the size of a pea or like a grape and stuff like that. Yeah, and I just love that. So how about for you, Emmy?
For me, well, my mom obviously had all of us in Thailand. So for her first baby, she didn't know she was pregnant. So they really just waited. And if they didn't have the period or skipped for a month or two, then there's, oh, we're pregnant. Yeah. So it was really just like you never knew when you would be pregnant since they didn't having like pregnancy tests or anything. And, live in the villages. And especially with it being like, I don't know, 1980s probably. And she was still pretty young too. I think she was only still in her teens
Mm.
before, like 13, 14, 15, around there.
Oh
Yeah,
wow, that is
she was really young.
young.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, my mom, Maku Daddy G. So, the mom, she got bright napped. And yeah, so it was for her, she said it was just really unexpected. And Of course, it's scary because, you didn't have anyone to really look up to, and it was just really doing it all the natural way. She gave birth to all of us in the house, not in the hospital. And she said she didn't give birth laying down like this, but more like kneeling.
Oh my
Yeah. And
gosh.
she said that kids come out easier that way because you're like
Yeah.
kneeling and the kids just come out. Yeah. So
Mhm.
she gave birth to all of us in the house, I think, except for my little brother. Yeah. So for her,
Wow.
just the first time for her, it was scary since there was no technology or anything. So
Yeah, no
yeah.
IV, no
Nothing.
nothing,
They were
no
strong back then.
epidural.
Yeah.
Oh my
All
gosh.
natural, literally.
Wait, so how was Casey different? He was in hospital?
Yeah, I think I got took to the hospital.
Oh, okay. Because he wasn't born here either, right?
He wasn't. We're all born in
Oh,
Thailand.
right. Oh my gosh, that's freaking crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like our previous generation or like older generation, they were a different breed because I definitely cannot do that.
ปลาปูเถาอูนะ Like, yes, we know.
Ah, all right. So, our second question to our mothers is: did you ever think you were going to become a mother? I mean, did you want to go for this
Yeah, I
one?
could go first. My mom said no because my grandpa was actually very strong on having them get education. So my mom was actually in school, but unexpectedly, yeah, my dad came and brightnapped her, so she became a wife and a mother.
All right. So, my mom said, yes, always wanted a family of my own. Okay, girl, but I don't think that she wanted 5 kids though, because I don't know. I think my mom just was like, I'm already here, so I might as well complete the mission. Mission of being a baby making machine. Okay. So, third question: do you think it's harder having daughters or sons?
My mom said it really doesn't matter. It's really dependent on the person itself themselves. Yeah, she said that it really doesn't matter if it's a son or a daughter, but if the individual is naughty, they are. Doesn't Yeah. So even if you're a girl, you're naughty, you're naughty. So it doesn't matter if you're a girl or boy. So she told me, and especially with everything being in Thailand as well, they were always so busy. So really, as kids, even though we were like 2, 3, 4, we were just out and about in the streets like that, and parents were home making money. So yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah, my mom said the same thing too. She said that it really depends on the son or the daughter, and both are equally as hard, but then we each have our personality and just based on our naughty level, which is so funny.
Last question.
Mhm.
Okay, how is it like being a Hmong mother? Do you want to go first, Lex?
Yes, I will. So, my mother said it was more like understanding to be a mom for my kids. I've always wanted them to explore, experience everything around them, to have no worries. But with being Hmong, it was like teaching the kids to be Hmong the old ways. But I just didn't have the girls do everything, I had the boys do it too. The chores, but I always took my kids to do things outside the house. This makes me a proud mom. I've always encouraged my children to do school activities, but they were to the Hmong old ways. But today they're all grown up to be wonderful, loving children and people. Yeah. This does definitely sound like my Hmong
It
mother.
does.
Mhm.
Mhm. All right. So for my mother, she said it was very hard, especially with it being in Thailand. Um, she really emphasized that they really didn't have anyone to look up to. It was just really following the ways that, the elder Hmong women also did it. So yeah, it was hard for them, especially with being in Thailand. It was a lot of hard labor and still having to, watch your kids and, popping, especially 10 kids in a span. Let's see, I think each of us were like 2 years apart. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it was especially hard with ote, toitea, my mom learned dao and stuff. So yeah, she said it was very hard being a Hmong mother, but just being mother in general is very warming. Just being able to have your kids and then having a big family. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's very true. Emmy, what did you think about your mom's answers to these questions?
I felt like I knew the answers to these questions already, just because I've talked to my mom so much about having kids back in Thailand, and we've whenever we go on like road trips and stuff, we always talk
Mhm.
about like, oh, the life back in Thailand, how mom and dad met and stuff. So,
Mhm.
yeah, I feel like I knew the answers, and it was very similar to what I thought they would be.
Mhm.
And it is really my mom. And still till this day, she wished like, oh, she was, able to be in school and get education and
Mhm.
be a nurse and all that stuff. So yeah, do wish I wish that they had the opportunity back then to be able to do those things. But back then, Hmong women were really looked at like, oh, like Lex said, baby making machines.
Yes.
And even
Mhm.
till this day too, I feel like a lot of Hmong women back in the villages, they feel like they don't have any opportunities to grow outside of
Mhm.
being like a Hmong mother.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
yeah, I think there's still so many changes that can be made. That's still similar to how it was back
Absolutely.
then.
Mhm. And that's why we are here today.
Hmm.
All right. For me, I did expect my mom to have these answers to these questions as well too. I just think it's so funny when I look back because like my mom, she is still relatively young, and so everyone thinks that we're sisters, and I always like was confused by that because I always see her as a mom, but then now that I am grown, I do see her as a sister and friend now too. Because like now I could talk back to her and be like, you can't say nothing to me, and you can't kick me out of your house anymore too because I don't live there. Yeah, but it's so crazy though. Now that we are like grown and we can understand in some aspects of our mom on how or why they are the way they are is just really crazy because if I were to I guess like ask her these questions probably like 10 years ago I wouldn't understand
Understand?
and
Yeah.
I would like not I wouldn't even ask her these questions 10 years ago,
Hmm.
okay?
I feel like as we get older, we just think about these things more.
Right. Yeah. That's so
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. I feel like all this just really like relates or like gets back to like not having like role models and then going through all these hardships alone. I feel like that's something the mothers don't talk about.
Right.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
I feel like there's like a really more broad topic just about like mothers, but I feel like we want to get deeper into, the deeper things, especially like being oh, onya, tia, all that stuff. I feel like we've like a whole different topic to talk about.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. So
a lot of
true.
Hmong mothers still need a lot of healing too, and they don't know how to properly heal because they didn't have that like somebody to help lead them
Right.
in it.
Yeah.
So,
That's why I'm really happy that we ask our moms these questions. So, like, we can also put that out there too, because it's so important to have a Hmong mother perspective out in our Hmong community publicly. And that's why we have this outlet where everyone can just relate to it. And
mhm,
so I would just love for the Hmong mother community to be I guess to be more outspoken
mhm,
because I don't hear enough about it.
mhm. So true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very
So
true.
yeah, it'll be awesome because they're already awesome people too. Like, ooh,
Hmong daughters or Hmong sons, whoever, go talk to your mama and get to know her more on the personal level if you haven't, and ask her these questions, or just ask her like how life was for her as like a nya or a daughter-in-law, or
mm-hmm,
just having kids in general, having a first kid, your feelings, what you felt, what you went through, feeling alone, or having the support system.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's very important.
Yeah, absolutely. So a fun question for Emmy and I. Do we want to be mothers? Emmy, I'll let you take the wheel first.
Okay, for me, it always changes.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's like a yes or no for me. Like, no, I don't want to be a mother. Like, I like my life like this. I want to be that, single cool auntie because, being auntie to like 26 nieces and nephews kind of did it for me. It was just kind of like, I think I'm good. Like, watching so many kids at the same time. I've watched like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kids at the same time, you know. It's a lot of work and like yeah, raising kids are just expensive. But then like yes, I want to be a mother too because I just want to see how my little one will look like as well. If we're able to
Mhm.
just create someone or like do something with my DNA and just show like, oh, this is how your little girl will look like or your little boy will look like. I'm like, okay, I'm good then. Like I don't think I need kids, you know?
Mhm.
But yeah, I think it's really all dependent for me if I was able to find someone that I truly love.
So when you were like, "Oh, I wanna see how my little one looks like," I was thinking about the AI generated
Oh
kids.
yeah. But I feel like that's so like yes, but then it's like, but how would my significant other look like? That would really change how my kid will look, you know?
That's true,
Yeah.
that's true. Okay, we gotta find Emmy a significant
But then my
other.
kid look like me, then we good, cause I'm kidding.
But yeah, for real, we need to find Emmy a significant other. So if you guys
No, we
know
don't.
of any handsome men
No, we
that are emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually stable, then send them our
don't.
way.
Literally, yeah, cause I've been healing these dudes.
Yeah, we're tired. We want to be healed. We want to be soft. Okay, we want to be soft girls.
Yeah.
We're tired of being hard girls. Like, tap into feminine energy, throw the masculine energy away, please. So yeah, has to be taller than.
The me.
I'll be nice. Taller than 5'7", 5'8". Yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
I don't got no type.
yeah.
Nah. I don't got a type though, like for real. It'd be questionable sometimes. Do you want to be a
Yes.
mother, Lex?
Do I want to be a mother? So same answer as Emmy. So like yes and no. Before I met my boyfriend, it was absolutely no because like I just want to be that rich auntie. And before my boyfriend, I was really comfortable with myself already too, and I was pretty set with who I wanted to be. But then I found love unexpectedly as, these things happen. And now I don't mind having one kid, but I don't know. I'm scared because, like Emmy said, nieces and nephews, I have one of each. And I took care of them today and I'm fucking tired. Okay. Like, I just don't know how Emmy could do it with like five nieces and nephews already. Like
Me
that's
either.
insane. And I see what she'd be doing too. She'd be cooking and she'd be feeding them. And I'm just like, ooh, I could never do that. But I did it today to two of them and it's already exhausting enough. So I think one or two kids would be fine. But at the same time, like I'm sad too because I know that my body won't look the way it will anymore. And yeah, I think I just really love myself to not do that to myself. Okay, that came out wrong, but
But being a mother is beautiful.
yeah,
You know, your body goes through
yes.
beautiful changes because you're carrying another human. So,
Yeah,
think about it in that
yes.
way.
Thank you, Emmy, for putting this
Yes.
delicately. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. And yeah, we love you, mamas.
Yes, we love all the mothers out in the world. You guys are so fucking strong. Without you
Yes.
guys, there will not be another human being. I think that the woman species in general, is just like,
We're strong.
yeah, it's
Very
so
resilient. Yep.
amazing because only we can do this. Only
Yep.
we can bleed once a month. Only we can take
And
these
still be alive.
cramps.
That's crazy.
Right.
What?
Yup. Exactly. And I heard that like periods are at the pain level of like a heart attack. Yeah, I
Oh, I didn't
saw
know that.
that.
I used to have
So,
really bad cramps though. So yeah.
yeah, so I'm just like, oh my gosh, we have experienced heart attacks
We're
already.
strong.
I know. Yeah. So I think it's just really crazy that a woman can handle all of these things. And not only
Hmm.
that, like if we can't handle the pain of giving birth, then we have the option of putting a long ass needle in our spine, epidural. Like what the hell? If I can't take the pain, then I guess I have to take the pain of a long needle. Like
Literally.
that's just so
Those
crazy to
needles be
me.
scary as heck.
I have not seen them
And
yet.
then apparently they give you back pain in the future too.
Oh Lord,
Yeah.
I already
So
have back pain right
it's
now.
like, what do we want? We can't just do anything without any pain.
Right.
Why are we always going through pain as Hmong daughters and then as Hmong mothers and Hmong daughter-in-laws? Like, damn, why
Mhm.
can't we just live it easy? But
It's so
that's another topic.
crazy. crazy life.
Really, literally.
Mm-hmm.
But I did want to say as well, we did want to have our mothers today for, our this specific episode, but schedules didn't align. So sadly we couldn't. But hopefully we can, feature them in the future.
Mm-hmm. Yes, for
Yeah.
sure. And yes, you guys are seeing us together today. And I always forget to let you guys know on the episodes if like we're gonna be virtual or together. And so we're finally together because I'm in Minnesota for a
Yes, she's
whole
in
week.
Minnesota.
But then we'll be going virtual in the next episode
Yeah.
though. But yeah,
So look forward to our next one, y'all. It's gonna
yes.
be funsies. Super
Yes, it is.
excited.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that, as a reminder, we're here for you every other Wednesday. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on Spotify, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Matter My Girl. Thank you so much for staying with us until the end, and we hope to see
See you
you soon,
soon,
girlies.
girlies.